Hello students, in this video we are going to solve 15 MCQs or multiple choice questions from class 7th chapter Ratio and Proportions. We'll solve 15 multiple choice questions of the same topic ratio and proportions in this video. First question is based on simplest form, how we can convert ratio into simplest form. And the question is the ratio of 35 is to 84 in its simplest form is, so let's write the ratio 35 is to 84 means 35 upon 84, and now we have to convert this into simplest form. So to convert it into simplest form we need to find the common factor in between the two numbers. Let's try 7 as the common factors. 7 times 5 is 35, 7 times 1 is 7, and 1 will be remainder, this becomes 14. 7 times 2 is 14, so the denominator will be 12 and 7 is the common factor. So our final answer will be 5 is to 12. So B is the correct option here. The next question is based on unit conversion. The ratio of 2 hours to 30 minutes is, so let's write the ratio 2 hours, this is 2 hours and this is 30 minutes. Simplifying this, we need to convert this into same units. The numerator and denominator should have the same units. So let's convert 2 hours into minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes, 2 hours will be 120 minutes. So instead of 2 hours we are going to write 120 and this is minutes, and denominator is already in minutes, so this is 30 minutes. Now we can cancel out or simplify this fraction. So this will be 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 4 is 12. So this will be 4 upon 1, or option C, 4 is to 1. This is our final answer. Next question is the value of x. If x, 12, 8 and 32 are in proportion. So all these numbers are in proportion. So we are going to write x is to 12 is as to 8 is to 32. These are in proportion. When the numbers are in proportion, product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. So 32 times x will be equal to 12 times 8. To find the value of x, we'll transpose 32 to the right hand side. So this will be 12 times 8 divided by 32. So 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Now 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 3 is 12. So the value of x will be 3. So A is our final answer. So we'll select A. So question 4 is based on currency ratio. The ratio of 75 paise to 3 is. So let's find out 75 paise, and 3 means rupees, 3 rupees. So 75 paise, let's convert this 3 rupees into paise. So 1 rupee is 100 paise, so 3 rupees will be 300 paise. Now we can simplify these. 75 upon 300. Let's divide the numbers by 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 2 is remainder. This becomes 25. 5 times 5 is 25. And this will be 5 times 6 is 30, 5 times 0 is 0. Now 15 times 1 is 15 and 15 times 4 is 60. So the ratio will be option B, which is 1 is to 4. So next question is based on sharing quantities. If 60 is divided between A and B in the ratio 1 is to 2, A's share is. So A and B, so A is to B is 1 is to 2. So A's share will be 1 upon 1 plus 2. Total number of parts will be 1 plus 2. So A's share will be 1 upon 3. So we have to find 1/3 part of 60 for A's share. So 60 times 1/3, that will be A's shares. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 0 is 0, so that's 20. So our answer is option C. Next question is based on equivalent ratios. Which of the following is equivalent to 3:7? So we need to check all the fractions. So this is 6:10. 6:10 is common factor is 2. 2 times 3, 2 times 5. So that's 3/5. 3:5. This is not the one. Let's check the next one. 9:21. So 3 is the common factor. 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 7 is 21. So we got the answer. So option B is the correct option. Next one is proportion terms. This question is based on terms of proportion. What are the terms called? So here A is to B is as to C is to D. The term B and C are called. So B and C are the middle term. These are called the means. A and D are called extremes and B and C are called means. So option B is the correct answer. Question 10 is compounding ratios. If A is to B is 2:3 and B is to C is 4:5, then A is to C is. So we'll write these ratios in fractions. So A upon B is equal to 2/3. This is number 1. And second condition is B upon C equals 4/5. This is number 2. Let's multiply the 2 because we have a common variable B which will cancel out when we multiply. So multiply 1 and 2. So on the right hand side we have A upon B times B upon C equals 2/3 times 4/5 on the left hand side. So this B and B cancels. So this is A is to C, or A upon C equals 2 times 4 is 8 and 3 times 5 is 15. So this is 8 is to 15. So B is the correct option for this one. Next question 11 is the ratio of 1.5 meter to 10 centimeter is 1.5 meter to 10 centimeters. So this is in meter and this is in centimeters. Always remember that when we solve the ratio, simplify it, the unit should always be the same. So in this one we are going to convert meter into centimeter. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So 1.5 meters will be 1.5 times 100 centimeters, which will be equal to 1.5 times 100 will be 150 centimeters. Now instead of 1.5 meter we can write 150 centimeters and 10 centimeters. Here denominator is 10 centimeter. Now we can simplify. This 0 and 0 get cancelled. So this is 15:1. So option C is the correct answer. Next question is question 12. In a class of 40 students, 15 are boys. The ratio of girls to boys is. So there are 40 students and 15 are boys. So boys plus girls will be equal to 40 and 15 are boys. So 15 are boys plus girls equals 40. 40 minus 15, number of girls is 25. 40 minus 15 is 25. So we got the number of girls and number of boys is 15. So we need to find the girls to boys ratio. So G upon B equals 25/15, which can be simplified to 5 times 5 is 25 and 5 times 3 is 15. 5:3. So option C is the correct answer. Our next question is question 13, which is based on continued proportion. If 4x, 16 are in continued proportion, then x is. So here we need to keep in mind that we have only been given 3 numbers. So when 3 numbers are in proportion, the ratio of first number to the second number is equal to the ratio of second number to the third number. So 4 upon x will be equal to x upon 16. Now we can solve this by cross multiplying. So by cross multiplying, we'll have 4 times 16 equals x square. So x square equals 4 times 16, or x square equals 16 times 4 is 64, or x will be equal to square root of 64, and square root of 64 is 8. So option B will be the correct answer. Next question is based on fractional ratio. The simplest form of 1 upon 3 is to 1 upon 4 is. So simplest form will be 1 upon 3 is to 1 upon 4. That means we need to write it as 1 upon 3 divided by 1 upon 4, which can be written as 1 upon 3 when two fractions are divided. The reciprocal of the denominator will be taken. So this will be 1 upon 3 times 4 upon 1, which will be equal to 4 upon 3, which equals 4 is to 3. So option B is the correct answer. So our last question is question 15, which is based on speed and distance. A car travels 120 kilometers in 2 hours. At the same speed, how far will it travel in 5 hours? So this is based on speed and distance. As the speed is same, so speed equals speed 1 equals speed 2. Speed 1, speed is distance upon time. So 120 kilometers divided by 2 equals to x. We don't know the distance here, divided by 5. Let's solve it by cross multiplication. This will be 2 times x equals 120 times 5, or x will be equal to 120 times 5 divided by 2, or x will be equal to 2 times 6 is 12, 2 times 0 is 0. So 60 times 5, which is 300. So distance 2 will be 300 kilometer, which is option B. So this completes our 15 MCQs from Ratio and Proportion chapter. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more math videos. Let's look at the solutions once again. Thanks for watching.